Hi and welcome to our October market review for Roto Commercial. Mitch, welcome. We're back in the office. Awesome to be back after yet another lockdown, but we've all handled it really, really well. I think the team was on fire working from home, again dealing with all the landlords and business owners around rent relief. All just about wrapped up now. Look, business owners in general are pretty optimistic about where the future is going now. People are out spending money and actually coming into their stores again. It's great to see that and be able to do it ourselves. I know we went for a team lunch last week, first time in months we've been able to do that. So it's really good to be able to see people face to face. The market now, interest rates were due or expected to increase 2024. There is talk now that they're going to be increased possibly next year because of inflation pressure. So if you are thinking of selling, Mitch, our recommendation is to do it sooner rather than later. Now there's very, very little stock on the market as well. Mitch will tell you shortly about the stock numbers for the last month, but not much competition out there as far as numbers go. Buyers are very, very keen to buy. Interest rate pressure is certainly having returns at an all-time low. So, cracking time to sell if you're certainly looking at doing it. Mitch, tell us about some of what's happened last month. You've had some cracking results last month, I know, with an office space.
Thanks, Paul. There was 4 properties sold in the city of Knox for the month of October, which is significantly down from about 9 or 10 the previous month. So there is not enough stock on the market at the moment, and there's certainly a lot of people out there wanting to buy stock. I mean, the industrial market at the moment is phenomenal. It's just flying. Prices that you just wouldn't expect are just being achieved at the moment for industrial. And all other asset classes as well are going quite strong. We sold an office last month as well that had been on the market for 12 months with other agents, and then we've listed it for auction and sold it under the hammer 4 weeks later for a fantastic price. And on the leasing side of things, there was 20 properties leased, which is up from previous month, which is fantastic to see for landlords that there is more confidence now from potential tenants who are going into these properties to set up their future. So the market's an interesting place at the moment. So it's definitely time to come out of your shells though and put properties on the market though, and make sure you do it correctly. There's agents out there that will do it cheap photos and take it with their phone, but more and more it's important that you get things done correctly. Make sure you don't cut corners when it comes to marketing. It's imperative if you want to get the best possible price in this market.
Great advice, Mitch. That office space, tell me a little bit about that, because everyone we speak to goes office space, it's all vacant, we've all been locked up for the last couple of years. So that office space, I believe it was about 1,000 square metres. Tell us a bit about that.
Yep, so it had 1,000 square metres of ground floor, which came with 44 car parks. That one there sold for 3.7 million, and that's on Wellington Road, Clayton. And if you do drive down Wellington Road or Ferntree Gully Road at the moment, you'll see plenty of for lease and for sale boards. So we decided to do something different. We decided to auction it. Most agents are just sticking it on there as for sale. We did something different and we were able to achieve a result. So again, it's just making sure you run the right process.
Very happy vendor and very happy buyer as well. I believe the buyer's a fire engineer, suits his needs nicely. It was partly leased and he's going to move his business into the balance of the suite there, ground floor, 1,000 square metres. So great result, Mitch.
Yep.
So Mitch, there's very little stock on the market as we've just spoken about. I know you've got another cracking 2 auctions coming up this month. One's a medical centre, another one is an industrial investment. I believe it's under rented. Also, tell us a bit more about those.
Yeah. So I've got 7 to 9 Lever Street in Oakley South. That one's currently returning 148,000, and they're looking for 3.7 to 4 million for those ones. But there is significant rental upside. Previously Ford leased that out for 25,000 a month, and currently it's getting about $60 per square metre, where the market says it should be getting up around $100 per square metre. And there is a market review due in February next year, so there is potential for a massive investment there on that one. And the other one is 9 Pioneer and 96 Kellett's Road in Rowville. It's currently getting $135,000 per annum rent, and that is currently a psychologist clinic there as well. So that's a fresh brand new lease, and they're looking for around 2.8 million for that one as well. So there's some fantastic properties out there in the market at the moment. So if you are looking for an investment, please get in touch, as we certainly have some stuff for you.
Thanks, Mitch. So some great data there. If you'd like to discuss any of that information further, being interest rates, time to come onto the market, you're a landlord or a tenant and wanting some advice on property management, please give Mitch or myself a call. See you next month.